right, artists, so today we're going to work on assembling our landscapes. So for this, you're going to need the print that you made. You're going to pick your favorite one. Everybody should have made two, so you're going to decide which one looks the best. You're also going to decide which background you like best. You should have at least two to choose from. Some of you will have up to 4. So I'm going to take the background that I like best, and I'm going to carefully cut it out on the folded lines, which we created when we folded our paper. So now I'll have this rectangle background to work with. If you've got time and you have 2 good prints, you could cut out both of your backgrounds and create 2 different types of sky landscapes. I'm going to use this bright colored sky for this project. I can't decide which side I like better. I like them both. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along the outline of my background. So remember, the background is the object of your landscape that is furthest away, closest to the back of the image. I'm going to carefully cut it out right along that outline. And now you can see I've got this image that I can glue down, and I'll decide, do I like it better like this or like this? I think I like how the little green pokes out here. So I've got these 2 pieces. I'm also going to cut out my little moon or sun, whatever you have in the sky. Maybe you've got clouds. You can cut them out carefully as well, so you can place them in your background. I'm going to take these 3 things and I'm going to glue them together so that I'm going to have my landscape with my background. And then I'm going to spice up the sky a little bit, maybe with some paint splatters. So I'm just going to apply glue on the back of my background. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom because I want my landscape to stick off of this paper a little bit so I can see the colors underneath. So you can see when I glued it, I've got this little part where it overlaps, and that's okay. So I want to make sure that this is glued down really well. So if you look at your landscape and you've got little points sticking up, you're going to want to glue both sides and just give it a really good press until that glue starts to dry. You don't want it to be hanging off or flapping in any way. The other thing I'm going to decide is where I want my little moon or sun. I'm going to glue that down and apply that. And then I'm going to work on possibly adding some paint splatters in my background. Let me show you what that looks like. So once I've glued together my image and I have made sure my name is written on the back very clearly, I'm going to place it in the cardboard box at the painting station. So the painting station will have this box. It's going to have a little cup of white paint and a toothbrush. For this project, you're going to just lightly touch the toothbrush into the paint. I did not shove paint into the bristles. I just got it on the very edges of those bristles. You want to get any extra paint off, and you want to bring the toothbrush all the way down close to your picture. The bristles should be pointing down. With your thumb, you're just going to lightly splatter that paint by running your thumb over those bristles. I needed a little more paint. I don't want to get too much, just a very little bit. And I'm just going to make some interest, some white spots in my background. So you can see I didn't go crazy. I just did like a nice light smattering of little star points, and I think that's enough to make it look really beautiful. Once you're done with that, you're going to put the paintbrush down in the box, take your picture over to the drying rack, and then you're gonna wash your hands.